No, I understand. Thank you all for coming today. My legal counsel has advised me against this press conference, but obviously I'm not heeding my counsel's advice. New York Times. I will always defend sea and ocean. Those 11 words, the title, sea, included in those 11 words. Those words that you call pretentious bullshit, you know, on some level, it's hard for me to really argue with you about that. However, within those 11 words, the 2 words, I died. I died. You should not be able to read those words because me, died. I'm dead. If I'm dead, I can't put words to paper. Therefore, you reading those words, I died. Cognitive dissonance. Just something. Evoke something. I ramble. And then it goes from there. So, maybe I wrote it more for me than for the consumer. But C is a part of Pamela in 73 Hours. And I knew when I put this collection out there how it was all going to end. And, well, here we are. Variety. Yes, it hurts. It hurts to hear you say it. But yes, I had become overly full of myself. You know, recognition can be a drug. And the first time I experienced a stranger, someone I did not know, experienced them coming to me and going, oh my God, you're that poet. You're that dude. I saw you the other night and fuck, man, you really affected me with your words. It's really cool. You want more of it. And social media platforms increase the odds of you getting likes and recognition. Maybe not that one-on-one physical intimacy, but it's better than nothing. So yeah, I'd become overly full of myself, but I was genuine every step of the way. Genuine. Newsweek. Yeah, I had read that. I had read when he published and said that I was nothing more than some wannabe neo-existentialist whose personality drove my words more than my words drove any sense of meaning. Did a horrible job of paraphrasing, but neo-existentialist, I had to look it up, and the definition eludes me now. But I've just been genuine. And yeah, here we are. Does this not stand for something? The children laugh as I walk their way, swaying with the flow, hands held close. And the children play as I did today, lost in my world. And the children play freeze tag, scattering like light. Duck, duck, goose,
cops and robbers and all those things that went unseen by those around me. And the children laugh as I walk their way, hands held close, holding myself tightly within a fit of insanity, thinking my thoughts in a thoughtful fashion, forgetting my destination, lost in my world. And the children play as I did today, wandering the streets. I listen to people talking. People talk. I talk. You talk. He, she talks. We talk. You talk. They talk. I talk to you. You talk to me. We're talking. We're talking about politics, Democrats, Republicans. I don't give a damn. It's all about one thing: control the populace. Talk, language, talk, words, form, talk exaggerates, talk, people talk. As I talk with you about world economics and the collapse of society or something like that. Talk. We were talking when we talked the other day. As the storm rolls in. The storm is rolling in. Blue on blue, blue on white, white on blue. Waves crash at my feet. And I stand tall looking at the horizon. The waves crash. They crash at my feet. Blue on blue, white on white. We're fools. We're fools standing in this world talking. But no one listens. And the children laugh as I walk away, lost within a flow, with hands held close, thinking my thoughts in a thoughtful fashion, forgetting my destination, lost in my world. It's just talk, folks. Talk.
I know, baby, it's just that I'm scared. I wake up scared, baby. Wake up every day to the vitriol and hate. That's why I'm scared to sleep, because the sooner I go to sleep, the sooner I wake up and face the vitriol and hate in this world. I'm scared, baby. I know love is more than just a word, is oftentimes just merely spoken. I love you. I believe there's love in this world, but I'm scared when I wake up every morning. Can't we as humans just understand we're on this planet that spins on an axis, that whirls around the sun, that is too spinning and spiraling through our galaxy, and our galaxy is moving through a universe, billions of stars, billions of galaxies, and I'm scared to wake up. Vitriol, hate, politics, there's genocide. And yet somehow we're expected just to wake up and go about our day, our jobs. And I have an opinion, other people have an opinion. And I feel as if no one is really listening to one another. We're just too eager to go, I hate you. I'm scared to wake up in the morning. Beggar man, begging on the street, begging today for yesterday's meat. Fallen man, fallen to your knees, fallen today despite your pleas. And yet you do rot in the piss that is ours, declared unto you and shunned from the city, like the man I do ignore, because I am too pretty. Can't we just understand we're humans? We're animals. Every organism on this planet is protected by 62 miles. 62 miles separates us from space. From space. in this vast universe. And yet we as humans, throughout our collective history, are warriors, conquerors, rapists. I still believe in love, baby. I still do. It's just that I'm scared. Hold me, Pamela. Hold me.
Thank you, everybody, for coming today. And I am honored to be in a position where I can answer questions for you journalists, reporters. This is very exciting. The gentleman from the New York Times, yes. That's correct, 9 books, 4 pieces of poetry, 3 novellas, and 2 works of nonfiction. Lacking literary value? The only thing good that could be said about this collection of 11 words is that it was only 11 words. Nah, I had not heard that review. Interesting time for you to bring it up, because you yourself didn't write that review. You just chose to come here today hoping... Okay, what do I think of that review? Being put on the spot, I'm just going to have to say the reviewer was spot on. C-S-E-A, 3 letters, 1 word. Rails against consumerism. Rails against what people sometimes present as art and give way too much value to when it's just indeed crap. Many layers. I take offense to that. I am not an idiot. Yes, lady from Variety. Yes, I did want to turn one of my novellas into a screenplay. Still would like to. Yes, I did reach out to Quentin Tarantino. Due to restraining orders, yeah, I cannot comment on that. Quentin and I certainly see things differently. I can't say anything more, but yes, it is my hope that one of my novellas someday will be turned into a movie. Black and white, oh, real cool. Are you allowed to say that? You? Time magazine? No. A couple months ago, Time magazine, y'all did a scathing editorial on me. No, saying that I was a pathetic wannabe writer? That was harsh, man. No, I don't, no. Chicago Tribune, yes. Definitely think highly of myself. To be a successful artist, you have to believe in what you're doing. It's a part of you. You better believe in it, embrace it. No, I'm not just some stupid, arrogant prick. No, Is this all a fucking joke to you? Can't you see what's going on in the world? And yet somehow focusing all of your unwarranted hate on me makes you feel better. I'm out of here.
Teardrop, crystallized rock, blue speck upon my cheek. Late last night, I cried. As the storm rolled in, lightning, the world goes boom. I remember years ago, I don't know your name, I remember the weight of you in my arms as I carried you from your home. Your parents were crying. Your son, I'm sorry, he's in God's hands now. Teardrop, crystallized rock, blue speck upon my cheek. The storm is rolling in. Lightning flashes. The world goes boom. And I remember you were hugging me, your husband of 56 years. You found him in the bedroom. He had taken his life. And you asked me why. I hugged you. He's in God's hands now. Teardrop, crystallized rock, blue speck upon my cheek. Late last night, I cried, and it hurts.
In memory, 1990. Mr. Daniel Martin, a part-time telemarketer for a national youth ministry, had just been released from a county jail after spending the night there in solitaire, because yesterday, after too much alcohol, he became violent during a church affair. Seeking refuge from an impending winter storm, he curled up beneath a payphone in the lobby of a social services building. He was far from home, his wallet lost, and with no one to call. Wearing black slacks and a white button-down dress shirt splattered in vomit, Danny, a 72-year-old man with undiagnosed dementia, smelled his shame. Submitting to his condition, he cushioned his head on a Bible and exhaled, remembering discontinuous moments from the night before. The slamming of cell doors, bottles of wine, a bloodied tooth, screams of blasphemy while he hollered for Ruth, his recently deceased wife of 54 years, and the cold confines of his concrete containment. The payphone rang. It continued to ring until a voice responded. Mr. Daniel Martin, born in 1918, sat up and took a breath.
Yeah, I got this. Oh. Ah. Cameras in place. I'm doing it. I'm motherfucking doing this episode, man. What do I pay you for, man? You gotta understand, we gotta be cutting edge. I'm doing it. It's gonna be the 239th episode of Paul motherfucking Stewart McCormick live. Come on, in the pandemic and the riots and the racism, this is the... I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Yes, I'll fucking edit this shit out. My followers, man, they rely on me. 1.2 million followers. Oh, give or take 1.1. I don't know. So what? They hear 1.2 million? Somebody will fucking believe and go, holy shit, how has someone not heard of this dude with 1.2 million followers? It's genius, you know. Politicians do it. I'm doing it, man. Yes, I'm not a fucking idiot. It'll be edited out. Hi, my name is Paul Stewart McCormick, and this is my 239th episode of Live with Paul Stewart McCormick. My 1.2 million followers out there, thank you. It is because of us. There's pressure on world governments. Oh yeah. I do have to share though, if you did not save the previous 238 episodes, they're gone. What I'm about to say is not true, but some government agency has removed all previous 238 episodes from the internet. Crazy. So in some sense, this 239th episode of Paul Stewart McCormick Live is going to be the first one. The governments took the other 238. Sorry. It's important that I share with you some very profound thoughts. Because I'm a motherfucking thinker. Look, as the 1.2 million of us, I mean, led by me, but I appreciate all of you, as the pressure on the world governments increases. What the fuck was I talking about? Pressure on governments? Lost my train of thought. Editing crew coming in later, you know, sick, because I don't want to look like a fucking, I'm out there. I know you told me not to do this episode. God. The 239th episode. 238 previous episodes removed by the government. Forget racism. Forget sexism. Well, no, don't forget. I mean, the shit exists. Let's accept that racism and sexism, all these motherfucking phobias about sexuality exist. Can we not all agree that man, woman, who the fuck cares about skin color and orientation, suffer from a similar thing? I'll concede women don't talk about it as much, but swamp ass. Motherfucking swamp ass. No need to be fucking poetic. No need to be artistic. No need to be on a bandstand going, we're all the same. Because apparently we've been missing that concept for, well, I guess ever since we've been dragging our knuckles on the ground and decided, me better than you, fuck you. Oh man, it's theatrical. Getting into it. Knuckle dragging motherfuckers. We all have swamp ass. Which kind of begs the question, hairy asshole or clean asshole? I mean, do you trim? But, you know, evolution has put hair there for a reason. So if you remove the hair, are you actually fucking with evolution? And someday you're going to have a, like, really mutated swamp ass? I mean, these are things we have to think about. Because the origins, man, the origins of the motherfucking swamp ass. Come on, women, you can admit to it. Sucks. So you're kind of sitting there, hanging out with other cool motherfucking people. And you're just like, swamp ass. And they don't care if the person sitting across from you is black, white, yellow, brown. Hey, do you smell my ass? I mean, this is between you and me. And then that other person is honest and go, yeah, you know, I'm fucking yellow, brown, black, you know, I'm whatever you think I might be, but yeah, swamp ass motherfucker, it sucks. Sucks. So if human beings can just come together, I know one representative from every country, territory, whatever, come together and can, hey, yeah, I suffer from swamp ass. Are we unanimous here? Everybody swamp ass, non-hairy ass, hairy ass, all of us swamp ass? Because I agree, I should not share that for like 6 months I shaved my asshole. And it really, the irritation, yeah, I'll edit that out. Yeah, don't want anybody knowing about it. We are all human. We're all motherfucking human. To my 1.2 million followers who don't exist, embrace swamp ass and topple world governments. That is all.
My name is Paul Stewart McCormick. I am a minimalist poet and a spoken word artist, and I have something to say. stop. Just stop. Before you hit me with your vitriol and hate, before you pummel me with your fists, please understand, I am a tired man. Every night when I go to sleep, I don't want to wake because of all the vitriol and hate in this world. I am a tired man. Hold that gun to my head. Pull the trigger. Boom! I stand for what I say. Can't we all just love one another? Can't we just love one another? Democrat, Republican, I don't care. There's genocide, human trafficking, racism. Who cares who sleeps with who? Just stop. I'm tired. Why can't we just listen to the gentle fall, the gentle sound of a leaf spiraling down? As you kiss the lips that are my frown, I turn to touch. I turn around. The gentle fall, the gentle sound of a leaf spiraling down. But no, you stand above me, threatening me, because you disagree with what I said. You disagreed with me. The vitriol, the hate. I stand for love. You know, remember, flower children, flower power, flowers bloom, flowers brighten, fragments of gloom. But I tear through those fields like a man on fire. Because I'm tired of this vitriol and hate. We are all human. We are all human. We all blister if we stand in the sun for too long. Human. I'm tired. The children laugh as I walk their way, swaying within a flow, hands held close. And the children play as I did today, lost in my world. And I dream of Tonka truck toys, of duck, duck, goose, cops and robbers, cowboys and Indians, all those things that go unseen by those around me. Ah, the children laugh as I walk their way, hands held close. Lost in a fantastic world, a fairy tale book world of immortality and love. The children scream, lost in their world. The children laugh as I walk away, lost within a flow, hands held close. And the children play as I did today, lost in my world. And I look at you, the one spewing vitriol and hate upon me, and I implore, embrace love. Love one another. Thank you.
Bro, can I bum a cigarette?
Absolutely.
Thank you. That was beautiful. That was all you, bro?
All me. I made most of that up on the fly. I see my reflection. I see my shadow.
Do you see your future?
No, I just see now.
love you, Pamela.
I love you too, baby.
While inspecting the infection of a dying dog's eye, I see my reflection in wintered gardens and polluted air. The snow falls, it jumps, never with a scream, even when heaven finds ground. Silence. And you hold me, saying goodbye, my love, goodbye. With the closing of an eye, we are gone. Petals from a daffodil, logic and emotion, we remove them one by one, wiping away tears. Pirouetting on shards of glass, lacking grace, we bleed. Beneath the sky, animals hesitate, whispering among themselves. The stars, they just are, miles from it all. Ebbing, stalking, searching and praying for a gift to take. She opens her blouse, the wind exhales. We rejoice in our freedom. The decline before a fall. The stars, they just are, miles from it all. My dearest Pamela, I am Paul. It may have been during a microburst. A dandelion stood strong with the weeds. My memory is flawed, but true. Within a womb of flesh and decision, and an umbilical cord, a noose, I terminate my own birth with exacting precision. A discord in my absolution, but you pray for me. Upon your lips mine I place the sensation of us. Breaking beer bottles, drinking whiskey with sin. The idle chatter, their words surround us. Chaos and worship. It's a cold, cold night at the equator. A few degrees west of Eden. You take my hand. I am sorry for the words I spoke and regretting the ones I did not. Tasting the bite of your kiss. Hold me, Pamela. We embrace one another. Thank you.
My name is Paul Stewart McCormick. I will be presenting a sequence of pieces titled 73 Hours. Innocence is lost where innocence is found at birth. Sinking in a river, drowning in blood. Bears catch salmon, I do not. Filament broken. Pamela's sigh startled, but
darkness. She opens her drapes to the constellations. I am leery, I am older. I bury freedoms of youth under landscapes of ancestry. A student of science, I struggle with silence while reaching for you, my son, Nathaniel. I am sorry. Couples talk. I don't. Fear lurks, the dawn does not. Anarchist smokes cigarettes, hungover. Late night television, blues, childlike gentleness, memories of hope vanquished by politicians on parade, spewing vitriol, vomit, and hate. My shadow, I move, alive, it is not. Smudges of charcoal, ballerinas cry, sketching their footfalls on paper, echoes of a symphony. Temptation tempted us, inhaling fantasy, seduced by lust, entwined and certain, we kiss. The primal scent of you I breathe. Blue on blue, blue on white, white on blue, waves crash on a western shore. I must learn to fish. Hold me in your hands and whisper, go to sleep, my love, go to sleep. I will. Powdered potatoes, deep fried chicken, meticulously presented on diamond gold, a dinner plate, and instant brown gravy. I eat alone. Nymphs kin magic and tree seeds beget their origins. I start forest fires. More often than not, a sound is more than just something heard. PTSD. Hangman, bellman, soon to be hanged man. Tree limb noose, shadows at my feet. Give me now a gift to take. I miss the feel of your embrace. Dehydration. Feces and water people drink from reservoirs. wandering a library built from stone and glass, creating an unacceptable level of noise, I hear a hypodermic needle drop and hesitate. Early morning thunder, blades of grass disintegrate. I will be immortal until the day I die. That is all.
Paul McCormick.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. It's something that we say every day. Hello, hi, some variation, what's up, how you doing? But do you really care what the response is? You're waiting for the obligatory, I'm fine, I'm okay. How often are we truly truthful about that? I'm fine, I'm okay. Hi. Words. A word, hi, hello, and this lost significance. Like the word love. I have no doubt everyone in this room would embrace love and wants love in their lives. And yet, how often are we saying, we're tired, I'm tired. And it's not love that is making you tired, it's the stressors of our days. The vicarious trauma of what's on the news, the constant atrocities committed every day. We become numb to it. The other night I was watching television with my wife, the evening news. I had tuned it out. It's the standard stuff, rape, murder, governments, and politics. But then I heard something that caught my attention. The broadcaster said, food insecurity. I like words, I'm a poet, and I was like, food insecurity, that makes no sense. Insecure, something that's unstable. Insecure, someone who is anxious, unsure. Certainly food, how makes no sense. I started paying attention, and then I figured it out. A couple counties over, they're food insecure people. A couple counties from where we live. Food insecure. And no one should want for food or water, but that term food insecure bothered me because can't we speak truth and just say what it is? A couple counties over, children are starving. Not to mention worldwide, we become numb to the words. It is sad. And with that, I would like to read a piece from my collection, A Pause Between Steps. Talk, talk, language talk, words form talk, talk exaggerates talk. People talk as I talk with you about world economics and the collapse of society or something like that. Talk. We were talking when we talked the other day. Thank you very much.
You know what you could have done? You know what you should have done?
Paul McCormick, everybody. Make him feel welcome.
Thank you very much. I have a story to tell. The other day I was standing on a hill, listening to the storm roll in. Lightning flashes and boom! Boom! It's so easy to wake up every morning feeling the hate and the anger of the world. I know, I wake up sad. I've seen stuff, you've all seen stuff. You've experienced trauma. You've experienced some form of hate. I'm on that hill, and the world goes boom. During the midst of this pandemic, my wife and I now have a 2-year-old grandson. 2 years old, the innocence. There was a piece years ago I wrote going, innocence is lost where innocence is found at birth. Innocence is so easily lost, and here's our 2-year-old grandson. Innocent. And I knew I was a grandfather when one Saturday he looked at me and went, "Papa, I love you." And I understood every single word, because rest assured, this 2-year-old had said many sentences to me that I did not understand. He was clearly speaking, and I, being somewhat prejudiced because he's my grandson. Wow, what an intelligent kid. He's going blah, 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 blah. Oh, wow, it's a sentence. There's obviously nouns and verbs. And I was never into the goo-goo gaga with kids. I would just look at Aiden, our 2-year-old grandson, and go, "I believe you just said pterodactyls like tuna fish on rye." I'm pretty sure you didn't say that, but I'm going to go with that, Aiden, because I'm going to treat you like the little individual that you are. And then he would look at Grandma and go, "Hey! Hey!" He loves Grandma. And Grandma Pamela would sit with him and go, "Aiden, can you say Grandma?" And I swear, I heard this wonderful 2-year-old go, "Yes, Grandma, I know you want me to call you Grandma, but since it's frustrating you, I'm just going to call you Hey." Great joy that brought me. But it's true. Hey, hey. How often do we walk down a hallway, walk down the street and look at somebody and just go, "Hey, how you doing?" And you respond, "I'm good, I'm fine." You're lying most of the time. I know I am when somebody just passing me goes, "How you doing?" "I'm good." No, I want to throw punch somebody, but no. You don't want to get involved in a conversation really understanding how I feel. I sure as hell don't want to hear me go to somebody, "How you doing?" I just want to go about my business and go, "Well, I just want to talk to you about something." But I am proud. I will stop and I will listen.
Thank you. Woo! Thank you. Yes, yes, sir.
That, to me, is the problem with the world. And I learned this with a 2-year-old child. You got to listen. We are so quick to just want to go away, or give your opinion about something. There is hate in this world, I get it.
Yeah.
A lot of hate, a lot of divisiveness. But love, we forget love. Remember when I said I woke up in the morning and I'd be sad? How many of you wake up in the morning and the first thing you just go is, "Holy crap, I gotta work, I gotta do this stuff," and forget there's love in this world. And I am reminded every time I hug my wife, there is love. I don't want perfume. I don't want any of that stuff. I want the primal scent of the person I am hugging.
Amen.
We forget that we are humans. We are animals, but we need socialization. We need to love one another.
Yes, sir. Preach. It's beautiful.
This is so different for me because usually I'm up here.
Give it to us. No, it's fantastic. Give it to us.
But again, Aiden, 2 years old. Pretty sure at one time he said pterodactyls like tuna fish on rye bread.
Good for him. Yes, he did.
Taught me love. Listen. Listen to what somebody is saying, and if you misunderstand them, listen.
Ask for clarity.
And engage in conversation.
Yes.
Again, I am standing on that hill. The storm is rolling in. And it's sad, but often so true. Innocence is lost where innocence is found at birth. Thank you.
Oh my God, that was beautiful. That was fantastic.
Paul McCormick.
Paul
hasn't been here
McCormick?
for a long time. And
That's your last name?
he showed up tonight.
You. Hello. Oh no. Purple.
Yes?
I got him. I need him. Oh no. Oh no. Oh God. Oh no. Purple.
Oh, well.
Okay, you're a great man.
Again, my name is Paul Stewart McCormick. I'm a minimalist poet, spoken word artist, and it's an honor to be here tonight. It's been beautiful, the music. So, I have been writing poetry for 40 years. Angst, my frustrations and angers, the foibles of the world. Oh, I could dwell on my frustrations. And well, this past weekend, I got to spend 73 hours with my 3-year-old grandson, a toddler. It's been 17 years. My son Nathaniel is 20 and living on his own. And my wife had to work quite a bit that weekend, so it was me and Aiden, the toddler. Papa, Papa. And the first night I had him, I'm cutting up strawberries for his dinner, cooking chicken tenders, and I'm getting back into the groove of being a father figure. Papa, Papa. And I'm very proud of myself. I'm keeping him safe. I will not let this precious child fall or be hurt. And I'm slicing the strawberries, and I turned to check on something, and I swear it was only 1.5 seconds, and I turned around, and Aiden's got the knife. Papa! Oh. By 7:30 that night, Aiden, it's time to go to bed. Papa's tired. Saturday morning, we go outside, it's raining, and Aiden's running around in our fields. And he picks up a handful of grass. Papa, Papa. And Aiden, that's grass, grass. And he smells it. He hands it to me. Papa, smell. And I did. Earth, the essence of life. It was beautiful. I forgot about the bills. I forgot about politics. I forgot about the vitriol and hate of the world. I'm with my grandson smelling grass. And then he goes running off, as toddlers are wont to do. Clop, clop, clop. How he does not fall every other step, I do not know. But then finally he does. And skins his knee, and it's chaos. Papa, Papa. And I pick him up and I hold him and I hug my grandson. We go back inside. My wife and I, we have 2 dogs, 2 cats. And the dogs, they love Aiden. He'll run, they'll chase. There's barking, there's screams of laughter. It's, again, chaos. but he really wants to see the cats. And I tried to explain to Aiden, no, if you're here for a few weeks, maybe the cats will introduce themselves, but right now, no. Why? Well, Aiden, the cats, well, they just are, like the stars, miles from it all. The cats, they want nothing to do with you. We go to bed that night. I am laying with my grandson. I'm exhausted, and every other minute I hear, Papa, you awake? Aiden, go to sleep. Papa, I love you. I love you too, Aiden. I love you too. Love one another. Thank you.
All aboard, everybody.
Is it gonna splash us? Will it splash us? That was a big one. You wanna do it together? Do it together. Okay, it's gonna splash us. You ready? It scared you?